I am Harry Williams, and this is an extract from my adult horror novel, Lone Cove. Designed with sleek black walls and panoramic windows, not a garden centre, it's like something from the future, compared to the traditional Welsh stone surrounding it. Quick to slip through the swivel door among the elderly, families, and a few groups of middle-aged women, I can't help but feel out of place with everything that's going on, like an imposter infiltrating the normal, everyday world. Not knowing where she's waiting, I fear how I'll look, talking to a phantom no one else can see. Hell, I might even end up escorted out, finding myself in a straitjacket before the day is done. I make my way along the shelves, and I'm soon out of the tradesman's section. Beyond the houseplant corner, I pass the double doors leading to the verandas, ponds, and sheds on display outside. It gets busier the further I get, and I start to wonder if I'll find her. Then, following the throng of people heading for the cafe, I spot her in a booth among the clatter and the loud hum of voices dining around her. She shifts her white, mist-rolling eyeballs on me with a smile, wondering the sort of strength it takes for a phantom to leave their spot, like how she met me outside of the pub last night, and when her other saved me from the groom. I edge my way through the crowd, down between the right-hand aisle of booths and tables. I imagine her pulling herself out of a noose, as how else has her last neck been broken. "Thank you for coming," she croaks, like she hasn't used her voice in the longest time. "Sorry I'm late," I say, glancing up at the large round clock on the wall, seeing it's 10 minutes past when I should have arrived. "I didn't know where I'd find you." "Don't be sorry," she says. "I'm just glad you came. Besides, I feel it's in your character to be, as the Americans might say, a little tardy." I grin and she motions for me to sit opposite her. The leather is comfortable and the cafe is fairly cool, but my temperature is skyrocketing and I'm starting to sweat. I've always had an issue with being late, I admit. "There's a lot worse things to be guilty of," she says, with a forced lightness, unable to fully mask the heaviness behind her words. Smiling briefly, I say, "You saved me." "I did. But," I begin, thinking of her snapped neck and wondering how to go about this. "You are from a different time," she finishes. "A different point in your life," I add. "Another memory," she breathes. "Drinks?" The sound of the waitress is so different from what's going on that she makes me jump out of my skin. Not wanting to seem too strange, considering she may very well have seen me speaking to thin air, I turn to her and say, "Coke, please." "Okay," she says, jotting it down. "Anything else?" "Nope," I say, struggling to stop shifting my gaze between them. "Just that, thanks." "Okay," she says again, glancing at the space where Bernadette is sitting, not as if she's wondering who or what I'm talking to, or like she thinks I'm waiting for someone, or that I've been stood up. It's more like she senses something there, but swiftly dismisses the thought, swooping her ponytail on her way. I watch her go, then return my attention to Bernadette. Darker mist rolls over the surface of her eyeballs, her hands tremble, and her lips quiver, managing, "I've seen you before." "As a boy?" I ask. "Yes, at Sam's funeral. But I've seen you as an adult too, in a vision." I lean close, hanging on her every word. "I see you returning to Lone Cove," she says, "as you have. But in the vision, you're shrouded in white, brandishing an emerald sword, strong enough to face the forces of darkness." Thank you.